Got a new foam roller! Yeah! I have no idea. Alright, what's up everyone? Welcome back to the channel. If you've been here before, as always, welcome back. And if you haven't, welcome. This is purely a race recap for the half marathon that I ran and a little bit more elaboration on the study that I'm doing and almost done with now for the University of North Texas. So let's get into it. Sorry, my hair is like doing crazy things and I'm trying to fix it while talking. The weather I think was around 84 degrees when we started at 7 a.m. and the humidity was already above 70%. So the real feel was in the 90s, like 90 to the high 90s, probably for the entire race. Okay, so mile 1, feeling really good, hanging around the 140 pace group because that's where I think that I can be for a half marathon. Feeling pretty good. Mile 2.5 to probably about 5, I'm sort of in that zone of, I'm not with the 140 pace group, but I'm pretty far ahead of the 145 pace group, kind of in my own little in-between land, and I'm kind of feeling it. There's a couple people around me grooving at the same pace, so feeling pretty good. I can tell it's starting to get hotter, but they have pretty good aid stations out, so I'm still feeling pretty good, confident that the heat is not really affecting me yet. At mile 5, folks, I started talking. Yes, I talk to myself a lot on the runs, which is why I video myself on the run a lot so I can talk to something, even if it's just my phone. But as all runners do, you have conversations with yourself in your head, like, why am I still doing this? I can do this. No, I shouldn't be doing this. I can go faster. I should go slower. I'm not tired. I'm really freaking excited. You go back and forth with yourself. Have you ever had the thought of, what if I just stopped and sat down for a long time? Maybe, and that's it, and then go home. That was me at mile 5. But no, seriously, mile 5, I really started struggling. It was at like mile 6.5, the turnaround to go back. Y'all, I was like, this is it. This is how I die today. And mile 8 and 9, I remember thinking, you know what, I'm actually feeling better. Like I started like re-talking myself up. I had my syrup and I had some water and a little bit Gatorade from the aid station. And so I was feeling good mile 8 and 9. And then my mind sort of started going back into that like real tunnel vision that you get when your heart rate's been really high for like probably too long of a time, and it was hard to get it down, honestly. Even I did stop to walk for a second, and yeah, it was brutal, to be very, very honest. So basically I went from feeling like I'm gonna PR today anyways, even though it's really hot, to, you know what, I'm gonna probably get 145, which is around the PR for my last half marathon, all the way to, you know what, I'm just gonna finish this half marathon and maybe I won't die. That's sort of what I ended up feeling like before I got to like mile 10. It was probably mile 10 and a half, 11, that I sort of realized I had enough in the tank to finish at the pace I was going at. I really felt like slowing down quite a bit. There was one point where I really considered just like walking the last 2 miles, to be totally honest. It wasn't like the sun beating on me or anything, or like the physical heat I was feeling. It was my muscles sort of just, I could feel them, tightening up, and especially in my calves and where my hamstring connects to my butt. I don't know if that's ever happened to any of you, but those are like very 2 specific spots where I kept thinking like, why is this happening? It was 154 something, so for sure not a PR, but sub 155 in a real feel 90-degree half marathon. I'm gonna call that successful. There was only 15 people, females, in my age group, but it still feels good when you finish in the top 3. So I finished second in my age group, and these medals, check them out, are really, really nice. There's even the little, I don't know if I can do it with one hand. Okay, you get the idea. It spins, yay! Okay, so quick overview of the study. For the past month or so, I've been taking supplements. And basically, they're just testing to see if it's actually helping me recover, and if it is, how much. I ran a timed trial 10K earlier on in the study, so I'm going to run the 10K again after this half marathon. I ran it last week, so now on Monday I'm going to do it again. Before and after the race, they took my blood, which they also took at the very beginning of the study to test for different things. So there's sort of a few things going on that they're testing for. They're going to compare the numbers of the time trial and also my blood to see if the supplements I've been taking have been helping with my muscle recovery, even if it's just a little bit. And that's a wrap. That's all I have for you in terms of the race and the study that I'm a part of. I am currently foam rolling, so I'm going to get back to that. Thank you again. Your subscriptions, your shares, your likes, your comments, they all mean so much to me. If you have something that you want to see on my channel that I haven't done yet, please comment below. If you like this video, be sure to click the thumbs up button, comment that you like it, share, subscribe, and everything else that I say every single time. Thank you again so much. Have a really great week, and I hope to see you next Monday and maybe even before then. Peace out, fam.